Okay, so gamers all around the world, no matter your genre preference, are eagerly anticipating the release of Diablo 4. The action RPG set in the darkroom world of Sanctuary is going to be on everyone's must-have game list in 2023. And this is all happening prior to the game's actual release. And if you're on the fence, I'm going to be breaking down each of the editions available, as well as which option will be the best choice for you to purchase. Before we dive too deep into this topic, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to stick around until the end of the video to see how you can earn a free copy of Diablo 4 from the Comeback Kids. Now, Diablo 4 is going to have an early access beta on March 17th through the 19th. This is exclusive to pre-orders, as well as a complete open beta on the 24th to the 26th. Diablo 4 is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation consoles, and there are going to be 4 total options to choose from. You have the Standard Edition, the Deluxe Edition, and the Ultimate Edition. You also have a physical collector's edition, which we'll tune in more on later. Now, if you pre-order these versions digitally, this does not mean you get the actual in-your-hands physical copy of the game, which is honestly an incredibly common thing nowadays. So now let's break down the Standard Edition of Diablo 4. It is the cheapest of all of them, and it is the one most of the player base is going to buy. Everyone's used to a game being the normal $60 price, but things are now starting to change with the base game cost being at $70. For pre-ordering the Standard Edition, it includes early access for Diablo 4's open beta, so players will be able to return to Sanctuary early even with this edition. Players will also get the Lightbearer mount in-game, and for World of Warcraft, the Amalgam of Rage mount. In addition to all this, for Diablo 3 players, you get the Anarius Wings and the Anarius Murloc pet, and they also receive the Umber Wing Darkness cosmetic set for this steaming pile of dog they call a game. I would say honestly, even if you're considering buying the game, this is going to be your go-to option, with you now being able to play 2 testing weekends, and you get a really great pre-order amount that's exclusive as well. I personally don't care about any of the extra cosmetic stuff in the other games like World of Warcraft, but it could be for you also. Moving on to the next higher edition, it's going to be the Digital Deluxe Edition. The Digital Deluxe Edition for Diablo 4 costs a whopping $90 and includes all of the content that comes with the Standard Edition. You also get a massive game changer that is honestly a bit much in my opinion. Players will be able to play the full release of Diablo 4 up to 4 days early. This is an absolute massive head start if you're able to get this version and play the game 4 days early. I personally don't like the idea of this being a thing, spend $20 more and get a big head start over everyone that's, either casual or just not interested in spending the money, or they just don't have the money. I don't know, to me that doesn't feel too right. I always love the idea of everyone starting the launch of the game at the same time, and to me it just feels like you're splitting the player base right in half at the launch of the game immediately. On top of that, with this edition, you get in-game items as well. Players will receive the Temptation mount and the Hellborn Carapace mount armor. Aside from items, the Digital Deluxe Edition includes a premium season battle pass unlock, which does not come with the battle pass itself. This will be sold separately for $10. And yes, for those of you that do not know or may have forgotten, Diablo 4 is going to have a battle pass based off strictly cosmetics as far as we know right now. Now moving on to the next one, players who want to pre-order the Ultimate Edition are looking at a very big $100 price tag. The Ultimate Edition has only 2 differences from the Digital Deluxe Edition. Instead of the premium season battle pass, players will receive an accelerated seasonal battle pass unlock, which includes an additional 20 tier skips and cosmetics. The second difference is that the Ultimate Edition also gives players the Wings of the Creator emote. Aside from that, these editions are the same. And lastly, for you collectors out there, you have the Physical Edition, and it's mainly for collectors as it does not include a physical copy of the game whatsoever. At a price tag of $100, Diablo 4's limited collector box includes the Candle of Creation, Oculate Mousepad, Cloth Map of Sanctuary, the Pin of Herodrum, Collector's Edition art book, and 2 matted fine art prints. Now, all of these are amazing, and honestly, they would be really good to put up in your room, don't get me wrong, but man, I really feel like they could have at least given you a physical copy of the game and maybe increased the price point to $150 instead of spending an additional $100 for some physical art assets. Okay, so now to break down what is the right edition for you. Now, if you're on the fence about this game as a whole or simply are on a pretty steep budget, then I would highly recommend just waiting for the open beta weekend on the 24th to the 26th. There's no harm in simply waiting to test out a weekend for free with having no risk at all in spending $70 on a game. Now, for the very casual player who will play an hour here or there, not really having too much time to sink into the video game, I strongly recommend pre-ordering the Standard Edition of Diablo 4. you get to test 2 playtest weekends coming up this month, as well as getting a really cool light bearers mount in game. It's great for those dads who simply don't have free time here or there, or the people who are too busy with IRL stuff, work, family, whatever. Now, going on to the player that will definitely sink their teeth into the game like this and 100% be playing it a ton, I would highly recommend grabbing the Digital Deluxe Edition. Gaining access to a 4-day head start is a very big deal in the launch of a game. On top of it, you get some really great cosmetics as well. Personally, this is the route I'm going to be taking. Now, $90 is a bit steep, I'm not going to lie, but passing up on a 4-day early access isn't really an option for someone like me who's ready to give this game, practically my life for the upcoming months. I don't care about the battle pass at all personally. I do like a mount here or there, don't get me wrong. It's just not for me. Now, unless you're an absolute Diablo fanatic, collector of games, physical copies, and stuff like that, or you just simply have money to spend, overall, the physical copy brings little to no benefit to you. That means you'll be spending minimum $170 to buy this and the game. And to me, that is just way too much money to be spending. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited for this game and how deep we are actually going to dive into it. We have so much content coming up for you all in the next few weeks. We have live streams, new videos, updates, guides for all things Diablo 4. So if you're interested and you guys want to see more, please don't forget to consider subscribing. And also back to that giveaway. The Comeback Kids is doing a giveaway for a free copy of Diablo 4. So if y'all are interested, please visit the link in the description below to find out more details on how to win that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be all from me. And until the very end, my name's Scott from the Comeback Kids. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!